Fly, Eagles, fly. We didn't get the victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Jim Swartz is a mystery. So is the D-backs. Sadan Ali Vaughn reporting live from the bird's nest. To be all the way honest, I hate losing games. Cause for real, it kind of messes. It makes the week go longer. It kind of messes up my whole week. I'm real antisocial when I lose a game. Plus, I know so many haters. I know so many people who, just gonna wanna they can't. It's people today that can't wait till they see me so they could. Then I know a lot of Falcon fans, so I got lost some money this week. So I'm extra mad at that. So yeah, some things that, but for the most part, for the takeaway, I give this. I just feel like last night was a winnable game. We had a lot of opportunities to win the game, and we just couldn't do it. We had too many injuries. And and we have capable wide receivers that came in. JJ, Nelson, Matt Hollis. You done kept Hollis. What's his name? Mac Hollins. You done kept him all these years for a reason. Now I think it's just because they're not on the same page. Like Mac Hollins and all them, they probably get most of their reps with Josh McCown. So you got JJ in there. He don't really get that much reps. So they just forced him to the starting lineup. Week 2, hostile situation down in Atlanta. Hey, you two guys, we need y'all to come in and step up. For the most part, if Nelly wouldn't have dropped that one pass, Nelson Aguilar had a really pretty decent game. But that one play cancels all that out. And it's like, bruh, he walked it to you. What Shannon say? Walk it to him. You didn't even have to break stride. You just had to catch it. Like the plays before that, when you caught the one on the right side, you had to jump almost do a flip in the air and catch it. Caught it. Great catch. A couple of out routes, great catches. Hard catches. Then the easiest catch, it's like you knew it was like your mind, like when you're in a situation like that, shit start moving slow motion. It's like your mind already had said it, like, ooh, I'm about to score. When I get to this end zone, I'm gonna do this dance, I'm gonna do this. But you gotta make sure you do the first thing. See, your mind already down there. Because if you catch it, it's a touchdown. That's plain and simple. You got 5 yards on the next defender. You catch it, that's a touchdown. But you ain't do the first part. You ain't catch it. Then you came back the next play. Well, not the next play, but a couple plays down. Made a great catch. Caught a touchdown. Nelly had a really good game, but minus that drop. And I know a lot of Falcon fans popping shit. And then we got a lot to say with these zero blitzes. Eventually they're gonna catch on. They are professional football players. They are coaches. They see what's going on. They do the film. With the zero blitz. They seen it against Washington. You gotta disguise it. You gotta fake it. Bring them down, act like you about to zero blitz and back out of it. You win, it's a learning. It's the second game of the season, man. Yeah, this loss hurts, but it's the second game of the season, man. And we still got a whole bunch of football to play. So at the end of the day, we still could have won that game. Like, it was still winnable. Carson Wentz, he showed some resolve. He showed some determination. He showed some dog. Don't get me wrong, he looked awful in the first half, but this is receivers that he's not used to. The timing was off. Don't get me wrong, he still was throwing some awful passes, but I think it go hand in hand. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and try to justify Carson Wentz like nah. He looked bad. He looked bad yesterday. And it could have been because of the play calls. It could have been because the receivers wasn't where they were supposed to be. It could have been he was reading into some stuff that wasn't there. It could have been the offensive line. It could have been a whole bunch of things. But at the end of the day, it falls back on one man, Carson Wentz. And at the end of the day, Carson Wentz looked bad yesterday for the first half. Second half, he came out and showed you why he got paid. He was being Carson Wentz. Like, I can't say it no more. Like, I was watching him in the first half, and I was looking like, what is going on? He's not looking good. Let's run the ball. Then we can't run the Isaac Seumalo. Oh my God. I remember that play when we was going into the end zone and we got that sack, and it looked like Carson Wentz went back into the defender. Seumalo was in back of Carson Wentz. I think it was Garrett. That dude a monster on their defensive line. Garrett, he blow him up. Boom! Blow Seumalo in the backfield. So Carson Wentz, his pocket awareness, it needs to be better, but his escapability is kind of top notch. So when he started going out to the right, the defensive end coming around, so he tried to cut back. Seumalo in his way, because he done got blew up. So now he run right back into the defender instead of Seumalo standing on his. Then he had a couple of holdings. Then we got Big V in there. Because we can't, okay, Alshon went down, Deshaun Jackson went down, Dallas Goedert went down, Timmy Jernigan went down, Corey Clement, I think his shoulder broke. He fumbled the opening half kickoff. And I ain't really been speaking too much on Corey because I love Corey. But he ain't been getting no reps. And that did not help you get on the field right there, brother, man. Our offensive line really did not play that good. Jason Peters went out for some plays. He got hurt. Kelsey, I don't know what happened to him. He went to the Falcons sideline, started dapping him up like, "Oh, what's up?" They like, "Bro, what you doing over there?" He like, "Oh, French fries," and ran back over to the other side. They had to put him in concussion protocol. You got Carson Wentz. He taking hits all day. He getting blown up. Like, the Falcons was out there hitting. We was out there hitting harder too. They was out there hitting a little bit harder. They was out there hitting hard too. And I'm just looking at the game and I'm like, okay, defense, Jim Schwartz must have been hearing them talk. Because, they hear what's going on. So Jim Schwartz, you know what? I am going to blitz. I'm going to put some, because he always put pressure on Matt Ryan when he played him. So he putting pressure on Matt Ryan. Ronald Darby. It's like every week, one of our cornerbacks is just stinking. Rasul Douglas was out there playing football. So I think this need to be our starting secondary. We got Rasul Douglas, Avonte Maddox. I don't even know, man. Rasul Douglas, Avonte Maddox, Sidney Jones in the nickel, Malcolm Jenkins, Rodney McLeod. Ronald Darby, boy, like, you're considered our number one defensive back. That's what they say. That's what they say. You trash, dog. Here you go, Ronald Darby. Trash. You were literally picked on. When I was watching the highlights, just about every big play they had was thrown in your direction. Ronald Darby. Anyway, I mean, y'all watched the game. Y'all seen it. Like, they was literally picking on Ronald Darby. You're the number one defense, supposed to be our number one defensive back. You was getting picked on the old game. You trash, dog. If I ever see you walking down the street, if I ever see you walking somewhere, I ain't even gonna go there. So now we got Jim Schwartz with the zero blitz. This is my thing. But it's the second game of the season. So, like, it's a lot to learn from this game and a loss. You could learn a lot from a loss. You learn a lot from a victory, but you learn more from a loss. So we took a loss in the second game of the season to Atlanta Falcons with a former MVP quarterback with arguably the best wide receiver in the NFL, going against last ranked passing defense. So they did what they were supposed to do. We was just more hung on what our offense should be doing. So this is where we look bad at. Why we can't score in the first quarter? Why we didn't pay Frank White? Why Frank White leave? Frank White, can you come back, man? Because Mike Groh, he ain't cutting it. Dougie P, his decision making is good, but Dougie P, sometimes you gotta override these play calls, man. Why are we passing the ball so much? Like, it hurts because it's like, okay, we asking, why are we passing the ball so much when our offensive line so big? They should be dominating their defensive line. Nah, they said we're not gonna let y'all run on us. Just so happened when they say we ain't gonna let y'all run on us, y'all gonna have to beat us in the air. Our best two wide receivers get hurt out of nowhere. Like, I think Deshaun Jackson, he tripped when he was coming off the bus. He fell off the bus. And Alshon Jeffrey, they was passing out food and they spilled something on the floor. He slipped and he messed his leg up. Like, how did y'all guys, when did you get hurt? I didn't even see you guys in the game. I gotta go back. I don't even think you played a snap. How were you hurt? You did not. There was not an injury report coming in the game saying Deshaun Jackson's and Alshon Jeffrey and Goddard. Goddard played a couple of stacks, but his calf been messed up. Alshon and Deshaun, what did y'all get hurt at? Did y'all boycott us? Did we do something to y'all throughout the week? Why didn't y'all play? What happened? Yeah, but Ronald Darby, you gotta go. Carson Wentz, you looked good in the second half. First half, you look like some straight trash. And I hate that because I want you to succeed, because I don't like the ongoing thing with you and Nick Foles. Like, oh, see, we should have kept Nick Foles. No, Carson Wentz is who we got. Don't get me wrong. Everybody know I want Nick Foles. But we got who we got. Carson Wentz is way capable to do this. He could do it. But he just had a bad hand in this game. All his top wide receivers who the game, so now basically the game plan throughout the whole week that we done had for this game is tossed. We gotta scrap it. Deshaun ain't there. Alshon ain't there. Goddard hurt. Timmy Jernigan hurt. I don't even know what happened to Timmy. Hassan Ridgeway come in, offsides off the rip. Isaac Seumalo, 3 different holding calls. Jason Peters holding. Everybody out there holding. Be physical and stop holding people, man. I'm gone, man.